This is a Global Cal-Link prepaid call from
Adnan Sayed.
an inmate at a Maryland correctional facility.
From This American Life and WBEC Chicago, it's Serial. One story told week by week. My name is Santiago and I'll be your host today. Due to Sarah's disappearance, this episode 13 is the last one, the final episode of season 1 of this podcast. It's been more than a year since Sarah contacted Adnan for the first time, and we still don't know if he did kill Hermine Lee on January 13, 1999. In this episode, I will try to find the truth about what really happened that afternoon between 2:30 and 3:30. Is there anything you remember about that afternoon? Any detail you haven't told?
I don't remember anything else. I've told her everything. I just think that even I know I didn't kill her, I think people won't believe me because it's either because I'm an immigrant or just because I was her ex-boyfriend. I just feel that we should leave this theme alone cause I've accepted my consequence even if I don't deserve it.
But don't you want your name and your family reputation clean? Don't you want the truth to be shown?
I mean, I do, but I don't remember anything else, not a detail of what happened that day.
Maybe Adnan doesn't care anymore about what really happened, because if you think about it, he has been some of the best years a human can have behind the bars. So I don't really judge him. I even understand his decision. But as Sarah once told me, finding the truth is the purpose of this podcast, and that's what I will try to do. So for finding the truth, I will need to search more, look to where none has ever pointed at. If we want the truth, we need to interview Jay. I want to know if Jay can tell us anything that he hadn't told the police when he was interviewed, any detail that he might remember that can be proved by others. So I went to Jay's home to see if he would accept my interview, because, as you may know, he declined service. Mr. Wiles, we enter?
For sure, come in.
Thanks. So, Mr. Wiles, can you tell us what you remember about January 13th of 1999?
I've told the police everything I know, but if you want me to repeat the information, I'll do it. So what I remember is that Anand said to me the same day that he will kill Hay because he was furious at her.
Did you or someone help Adnan murder Hay?
I didn't help a lot. I just helped him digging and finding a place to park his car, but when I picked up Adnan, I think I remember he wasn't alone.
Hold on. But you told the police he called and that you picked him up alone at Best Buy.
But I remember that he was with someone. Damn, man. I can't remember his name right now, but if you have paper and a pen, maybe I could draw him for you.
So you are saying that he was with someone at the time and place he murdered Haymin Lee?
Yes, sir.
This here changes our story, because if Jay isn't lying, there must be someone else that should be in jail with Adnan. So if there is another suspect, we must find who he is. Jay, in the drawing, described a young white man, not so tall but neither so short. He must be either a friend of Adnan or someone close to him or Hay. For finding this out, we must first ask Adnan if he was with someone that afternoon. Adnan, you may think I'm lost in all of this, but I must ask you, were you with someone between 2:30 and 3:30 the afternoon Hay was murdered? Do you remember being with someone else than Jay that day?
What I can remember is that I left school at 2:15. Then I went to the library where I talked to Aisha. Then about 2:25 I left the library and met with Jay outside of it. And I told him to pick me up after track practice. That's all I can remember.
Oh, so you're saying that you didn't meet with anyone else than Asian Jay that day?
Yep, that's what it said.
Oh, so supposedly you were alone from 2:25 to 3:30 in the school area. You didn't talk to anybody like, I don't know, Don or maybe a friend you have?
Now that you say that, I think I remember talking with Don in the stairs in front of the library.
And do you remember by any chance what were you talking about?
I really can't say that I remember what we were talking about, but I think I remember we were talking about Hay because she just broke up with him, so he was furious at her. I I I think I remember him say that he hated that bitch because she only used him to get close to another dude. That's all I can remember, sorry.
So, if Don was mad at her, why wasn't he taken as a suspect? This dumb factor here is a game changer because if he was angry at her, he could have killed her that afternoon after talking to Adnan. It is possible that he was the one that really called Jay after he murdered Amy Lee. All of this is just a hypothesis, but they aren't so far from reality. Because if you just think about it, it is possible that he was the voice behind the quote, I killed that bitch, and quote, call. But how could he follow her and take her to Best Buy if they just broke up? I don't really know, but there is something here that doesn't fit. Because if Adnan was the one asking for a ride, how could Don finish in his car? I think we need to interview him because this story here doesn't really match for me. May we get an interview from you?
Yo, why do you need to interview me?
I need to interview you because I'm doing a podcast along Sarah Koenig called Serial, and I want to ask you a few questions about January 13, 1999, the day Haim Lee was murdered.
Bruh, if you didn't know, I've already told the cops what I knew. I'm not losing any more time on this.
So I'll take that as a no. Don never accepted our interview. We even sent others and he always declined. Why did he refuse if he wasn't even a suspect? I really don't know. But this here will forever remain a mystery because many of the parts of the story don't match, like how could Adnan be at Best Buy and the school area at the same time? Or how could Don have helped kill Hay or eventually murder Hay at Best Buy if they were mad to each other? I just can't find any answer to all of this. Maybe Adnan did it, alone or with Don, but perhaps he didn't even get close to Hay. I think that we are just lost into all of this. Maybe we should call this the end. Serial is produced by Julia Snyder, Dana Chavis, Sarah Koenig, and me. Emily Condon is our production and operations manager. Ira Glass is our editorial advisor. Editing help this week from Joel Lovell and Nancy Updike. Production help from Sean Cole. Research and fact-checking by Michael Harris. Administrative support from Ellis Bergerson. Our score is by Mark Phillips, who also mixed the episode. Our theme song is by Nick Thurburn, who provided additional scoring. Special thanks to Oliver Monday, David Odell, Chris Cunningham, Bennett Epstein, David Raphael, and to our respective spouses, Ben Schreier, Jeff Melman, and Rachel Hammerman. Thank you all, and thanks to WBEC and to Goli Sheikh Islam. A huge thank you to the entire staff of This American Life, most especially to Seth Lind, who gave us operation support throughout the entire season. Thank you. Our website, where you can listen to all of our episodes and find photos, letters, and other documents from the case, it is serialpodcast.org.